Hello students, today we will see output equation of AC machine. So output equation of AC machine means we have to relate output of machine with its main dimension. So let us use following nomenclature. First is E phase, induced EMF per phase in volts. I phase means current per phase in ampere. T phase means number of turns per phase. Phi means flux per pole in air gap. P means number of poles. kW, it is a winding factor. B average means average flux density in air gap. AC means ampere conductor per meter of armature periphery. Capital D means armature diameter in meter. Capital L, stator core length in meter. NS means synchronous speed in RPS. Efficiency means full load efficiency. Cos phi means full load power factor. Tau means pole pitch is equal to pi d upon P. These are the nomenclatures which we are using for derivation of output equation of AC machine. So next we will see what is induction motors diagram. Here consider an induction motor working with 3-phase AC supply given below. Now here this is a rotor. This part is a rotor and this is a stator. So this indicates a rotor diameter in meter and this indicates a stator core length. Next, total magnetic loading means total flux around periphery at air gap and this is P phi. Total electric loading means total number of ampere conductors around stator, that is IZ into Z phase. Now next is what is specific magnetic loading? Specific magnetic loading is nothing but average flux density and the notation is B average. So B average is equal to total flux around air gap divided by area of flux path. As we know, total flux around air gap is number of poles into the flux per pole and area of flux path means what? Pi dl. Therefore this total flux around air gap, that is P phi, we can write it as B average into pi dl. Call this as equation number 1. Now next, specific electric loading. Specific electric loading is equal to total stator current carrying conductor divided by stator periphery at air gap. So the notation for specific electric loading is AC. AC is equal to total stator current carrying conductor means IZ into Z phase upon stator periphery at air gap means pi into D. So this total stator carrying conductor we can write IZ into Z phase is equal to what? AC into pi D. Call this as the equation number 2. Now here IZ means what? M into I phase, where M indicates number of phases. This is a 3-phase induction machine. So as we know, M is equal to what? 3. So IZ is equal to 3 times I phase. Therefore, we can rewrite equation number 2 as IZ is nothing but 3 times I phase, Z phase is equal to AC pi D. So this is equation number 3. Next, so this is the initial scenario which we need to for the derivation of output equation. Now we will start the exact output equation. First we will write down a definition. What is output equation? Output equation is a mathematical expression which gives relation between various physical and electrical parameter of electrical machine. In an induction motor, output equation can be obtained by output in kilowatt. Notation is capital Q is equal to input into efficiency. Since this equation we write using this, as we know efficiency is a ratio of output output upon input. From this equation we are writing output in kilowatt, that is capital Q is equal to input into efficiency. Now next is input power to motor is given by input power notation is capital P. So this capital P is 3 means 3, it is a 3-phase induction machine, so 3. Then V phase means voltage per phase, I phase means current per phase into cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3, and this input power is measured in kilowatt. Why this is in kilowatt? So we are taking multiplied by 10 raised to minus 3. So this is for 3-phase machine. Equation number 4. Now next, assuming V phase is equal to the E phase. V phase means what? Supplied voltage. E phase means induced voltage. E phase we can write 4.4 F phi T phase and kW. This T phase means number of turns per phase. Now there is a relation between number of turns and the number of conductors. Number of turns are always half of the number of conductors. So this T phase is equal to Z phase upon 2. Z phase means number of armature conductors. Number of conductors. So E phase is equal to, substitute this T phase value in above equation, 4.44 F phi. T phase is nothing but Z phase upon 2 into kW. This is not a kW kilowatt value, this is a kW, that is a winding factor. So this 2 is going to cancel 4.4 and it becomes 2.22 F phi Z phase kW. Equation number 5, where this kW is a winding factor and it is a this kW is a winding factor. It is a product of Kp into Kd. Kp means pitch factor, Kd means distribution factor, and Z phase means conductor per phase, F means frequency, phi means flux. Now next is, as we know, the synchronous speed Ns is equal to what? 120 F upon P. We are rewriting this equation in the form of frequency. F is equal to Pns upon 120. As we know, the small ns is a synchronous speed in rps and we want this equation in a equation. So ns is equal to capital Ns upon 60. Therefore, the capital Ns is equal to 60 into Ns. So substitute this Ns value in this equation. So F is equal to P into 60 into Ns upon 120. So 60 is going to cancel 120 and it gives us 2. So F is equal to P Ns upon 2. Call this as equation number 6. Now substitute equation number 4, 5, 6 in output equation Q. Then output of induction motor in kilowatt, capital Q is the output equation, is equal to capital P means input power into efficiency. So this capital P already we calculated 3 times V phase I phase cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3 into efficiency. Now next we considered supplied voltage is same as induced EMF. So 3 times E phase I phase cos phi efficiency into 10 raised to minus 3. Then this E phase equation 3 we can write 2.22 F phi Z phase kW. Then I phase as it is, cos phi efficiency into 10 raised to minus 3. Now next we substitute frequency equation we calculated previously. So this 3 as it is, 2.22 F means Pns upon 2 phi Z phase I phase cos phi efficiency into 10 raised to minus 3 and this kW. So this 2 cancels 2.22 and it gives 1.11. 3 into 1.11 P NS phi Z phase kW I phase cos phi efficiency into 10 raised to minus 3. Now we will combine some equations. This 1.1 as it is, P and phi we are combining, P into phi, and then 3 times Z phase and I phase we are combining. Rest terms are as it is, NS kW efficiency cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3, and this is equation number 7. Now substitute the equation 3 and 1 in equation 7, then we get, as we know, P phi means what? Total flux, and this we can substitute as a B average pi dl, then 3 times I phase Z phase means stator current, that we can substitute as a AC pi d. So this is our new equation. Now what we do, 1.11, this pi gets squared, pi square, then B average AC kW efficiency cos phi ns into 10 raised to minus 3 into d gets squared, d square L. So this 1.11 into pi square becomes 11. B average AC kW efficiency cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3 d square L ns, and this is a complete constant equations term. 11 is a constant, B average value constant, AC constant, kW constant, efficiency constant, power factor constant, and 10 raised to minus 3. So this whole equation we can combinedly denote it as C naught, that is output equation. 11 B average AC kW efficiency cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3. So the output equation capital Q is equal to what? C naught d square L ns, and this is the output equation of induction machine. Now next part is what? If we are neglecting this efficiency and a power factor, then as power factor is removed, then we are getting equation in terms of a kVA, and efficiency is neglected, so that is a input equation. We are getting a input equation. So kVA rating of machine, capital Q is C naught d square L ns, and this is in a kVA, C naught output coefficient. Here we are neglecting this efficiency and power factor term, so the C naught will be 11 B average AC kW into 10 raised to minus 3, but in previous equation these two terms are multiplied here, right? So the kVA input, now here because of neglecting power factor and efficiency, we are getting a input, not a output equation. This is a kVA input, capital Q is equal to kilowatt upon efficiency into cos phi. Then rating of induction machine is usually given in horsepower, so the kVA input capital Q is calculated as HP, that is horsepower, into 0.746. This is a multiplying factor which we are using for conversion from HP power to kilowatt power. Rest terms are same, efficiency into cos phi. As here we are neglecting efficiency and power factor, so we are getting this as a input equation. So here is our, this is our output equation of AC machine, that is capital Q is C naught d square L ns, and this C naught is a output coefficient, that is 11 B average AC kW efficiency cos phi into 10 raised to minus 3. So in next video we will see next term. So thank you.